Before we get going here, I have to tell you, and to be very honest with you, Lena and Sven and I talked, and we did not know if we wanted to come back here after 2 years ago. You see, we had a good afternoon in this very room. We stood right over there, and you laughed a lot, and it was good. But a little while later, when I was taking all the leftovers, the food that Alice gave me to take out to my car, several fellas approached me. And I thought, oh, they're going to come and pat me on the back, tell me what a wonderful job the three of us did. But as they got closer, I could see by their eyes that they weren't going to be so friendly. Well, you know what? It was them Weichman and Gerke boys. And it seems that they took offense to me using their mother's names in some of our jokes. And you know, we do that. We do that on purpose in all the shows we do every year. And we try to find out who some of the family members are. And so they were a little upset about that Arlene and Ann were mentioned in there. But they roughed me up a little bit. They hit me alongside the head, but that didn't hurt a Norwegian, so we were okay. And we had a little talk, and I told them I might want to come back in a couple of years. And I promised that I wouldn't pick on any Gerkes or Weichmans. But they did say it was okay for me to pick on anybody else, because they liked it. So, anyhow, on my left is one of the most beautiful women, my wife, Lena. We have been married for 39 years.
Oh, yes.
And I want to tell you that from the bottom of my heart, those were 39 of the finest years she has ever had. Yeah?
Yeah.
Usually she talks more than that.
Yeah.
Okay? And anyhow, on my right is my longtime friend, Sven. Sven said the other day that we knew each other even before we were born. Isn't that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, he is the son of Sven, who was the son of Sven, who was the son of Sven. And it goes on and on and on like that. And that's why his intellect is a little bit watered down. We can't make excuses for that. But he's a very, very loyal friend.
Yeah.
And he is a level-headed Norwegian. And you probably wonder, well, how is it that he could be a level-headed person? How do you know? Well, if you check him out later, he'll be outside chewing on the snus, and it comes out both sides of his mouth. Snus is chewing tobacco.
That was funny, Ole. That was funny.
No, Joe Leno. Jay Leno. Okay, so we are not professional comedians. We don't profess to be professional comedians. In fact, you might not even think we're funny at all. But please be good sports and laugh a little. You may even have to pretend. And if some of you ladies are married to guys like Sven and me, then you should be pretty good at pretending.
And don't be so jealous.
Didn't get that one either. All right. So anyhow, we have a very, very busy schedule. We can't stick around here all day. Just last night, we were at the Skallen Nursing Home in Stoughton. That's a Norwegian nursing home run by the Lutheran Church over there. And when everybody woke up, we had a blast. And it was, everybody laughed really hard, and there wasn't a dry seat in the house.
So, Ole, Ole, you want to know kind of what happened to my face here?
No, what happened? What happened?
Well, I kind of grabbed your Rogaine instead of my face cream.
Oh, no. I knew that was the problem.
Looks pretty good, though. You know? Well, Ole, you saved a man's life at Nurse Knoop last night.
No, really? How did you do that? Did he use the Heimlicher maneuver?
No, it was a guy named Larry from Georgia, and he wasn't very familiar with the Norwegian food. I just advised him not to eat the lutefisk.
Smart. So, Lena, do you know the difference between Ole and a canoe?
Oh, I sure do, Sven. Even a canoe will sometimes tip.
Ole, I hear you had an interesting flight from Minneapolis to Madison this morning.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, Lena said you were in the middle seat. She was by the window, and a gorgeous young woman was next to you on the side.
So?
Well, remember, Ole? The lady said that she was going to meet the man of her dreams because she read that the sexiest, most romantic men in the whole world were Norwegians and American Indians.
So?
When she asked your name, you said it was Ole Redfeather.
What? Minute. There you go.
Two comes after one.
Oh, two? That's not what I learned in grade school.
Works perfect.
Yeah. Ole, you are so cheap.
What do you mean?
When you got off the plane, you said, well, there goes $25 down the drain for that flight insurance.
But did you know that Ole and Swen went to France last month and they ate at an oyster bar with topless waitresses?
Yeah, and I ordered a dozen oysters.
Yeah, and I asked if they could bring them one at a time.